You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole, and Ellendale, thank you so much for your Patreon membership request. You are bringing something new down the rabbit hole by the name of the Sisters of Mercy, and the song name is Temple of Love. And this is from 1992, which is my birthday.
Thank you. It is your birthday year. Thank you so much, Ellendale, for bringing Sisters of Mercy down the rabbit hole for the very first time. I'm really excited to get into this. Ellendale, thank you so much for the write-up you gave us about this song. You let us know that Sisters of Mercy is a staple for dark parties, especially Temple of Love from 1992. You let us know that this version is unique because they have a female guest vocalist. Her name is Ofra Hazah. She's an Israeli singer, and she adds an incomparable sound to this version specifically, which makes it a staple at all dark parties. I'm really excited to get into Temple of Love from 1992. I hate to say that the song is older than me, but I'm so excited because there was so much talent back in the 90s, and I can't wait to get into this. If you guys are excited to be here, remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
I always shied away from parties, y'all, but I'm ready for this dark party right now. Thank you so much, Ellendale, for this amazing gothic rabbit hole that you're putting us down. All right.
I'm ready. Temple of Love.
Oh, that's nice.
The fire from the fireworks up above.
What a
With a
mix.
gun for a lover and a shot for the payman. You run for cover in the temple of love. You run for another, but still the same. For the wind will blow my name across this land. In the temple of love, you hide together. Believing pain and fear outside. But someone near you rides the weather, and the tears he cried will rain on walls as wide as lover's eyes.
I like the
In
voice.
the temple of love,
Nice.
shine like thunder. In the temple of love, cry like rain. In the temple of love, hear my calling. In the temple of love, hear my name. And the devil in a black dress watches over. My guardian angel walks away. Life is short and love is always over in the morning. Black wind come carry me far away. With the sunlight died and the night alone.
Oh, this is terrific.
With a gun for a lover and a shot for the pain inside. You run for cover in the temple of love. You run for another, it's all the same. For the wind will blow and throw your walls aside. With the fire from the fireworks up above. With a gun for a lover and a shot for the pain. You run for cover in the temple of love. Shine like thunder, cry like rain. And the temple of love grows old and strong, but the wind grows stronger, cold and long. And the temple of love will fall before this black wind calls my name to you no more.
Nice, good timing to come back.
And the black sky thunder sweeping on.
Wow. What was the way that Ellendale described what her voice does for this?
It makes it incomparable.
Oh my god. Does that mean like a different maker?
So it cannot be compared to.
Yeah, like
Yeah, so
yeah.
like this is phenomenal, and like listening to this, you also let us know that this song, they have an earlier version of this from the 80s where they don't have the female vocalist.
Right.
And I can see why 1992 has become a staple at dark parties, having her name's Ofra Hazah
Right. Yeah.
in this track, because she
man.
does add that extra layer
It
that
sure does.
I don't know. I feel like this would be missing if she wasn't a part of that, because she just.
I sure think so. It adds so much knowing that it is added, and now thinking with it not being there, like this is the staple with it, and it's beautiful. It's like when you're able to blend two different singers that shouldn't be together, but yet it works. It's like when with
Absolutely.
Eminem and Ditto with Stan.
Yes.
You know, like it's just somehow works, and this is amazing, and you wouldn't want to hear Stan without Ditto in it.
Absolutely. And this is like something else about this is you can tell just by the style of music that it is from the 80s, or even early 80s, late 70s.
Oh, yes.
Very well done. This is not like, honestly, all of the music that Ellendale has been sending us has not been what I would have expected to hear at like gothic parties.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so much fun. It's so groovy.
Yeah.
And there's so many different little nuances that are in it that make it like a top-notch like song. No wonder, like, since 1992, this has been 31 years and it's still, even from the 80s. So like,
yeah.
phenomenal.
This is a lot of fun, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
The black sky thunder sweeping underground, and water sounds of crying weeping will not save your face for bricks and dreams for mortar. All your prayers must seem as nothing. 96 below the wave, when stone is dust and only air remains. In the temple of love, shine like thunder. In the temple of love, cry like rain. In the temple of love, as he cried with ring on walls as wide as lover's eyes. In the temple of love, shine like thunder. In the temple of love, cry like rain. In the temple of love, hear the calling. In the temple of love is falling down.
See, if that was playing, if I went to a party, I'd probably stay.
Yeah,
That's a nice vibe, you know?
it's a really good vibe.
And let's be honest, honey. Am I going to be saying Temple of Love a lot too?
Yes. Yes,
She
you
already knows. That's what I've loved about these gothic singers, that is they have such a unique like sound to their voice that
Yeah.
I always imitate and do that, and like, you know,
have
I
fun
do
with
that and
it.
have fun with it because of like I actually really like his voice. I thought it was incredible, and the contrast between, what's her name again?
Ofra
Oprah?
Hazah.
Yeah, Oprah Hazah was like phenomenal, and then with him, like it kept you almost like second guessing what you were hearing the whole time. At least for me, like I'm not used to having this happiness with the music. Like I'm all into metal and stuff like that too, so it's actually crazy because like when you're thinking of a dark party and gothic, like like you're saying, you're not expecting it to be so uplifting and so
Groovy and
so
fun.
groovy and so fun and like so inviting.
It's really funny because I saw like a little meme or whatever, and it was saying like how people who write metal music live in these beautiful houses in Finland and like
Right.
the most beautiful scenery, but they write all this really dark music
Yeah,
with a
all
lot
this
of dark melancholy
tones.
type tones.
Yeah.
But then now I'm realizing that the gothic scene where you see these like melancholy kind of dark looking attire,
Yeah.
but they're writing these groovy, uplifting, like a lot of fun kind
Yeah.
of music. And like even Ellendale, you said, oh, it's got a bit of a dark topic, and it's like, no, it's really not that dark in comparison.
At least we can't see it that
yeah,
because it was an enjoyable time and experience, so it's non-threatening at all. And I think just sometimes dark has that tone where maybe it's evil, but it doesn't mean dark's evil. Like, it's just dark.
It's just dark.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like you can't, and it's really funny because like I've always lived with the mentality of, you know, you're never gonna have good times or bad times by themselves. You have to have the bad times to appreciate the good times.
Yeah.
You have to understand the darkness to appreciate the light, and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I love how like kind of the juxtaposition
Yes.
that there is
Yeah.
when you have like this, it's gothic, but it's so groovy and
It has this
uplifting, and
Arabic
it's got
flair
this,
to it.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it's so much fun. And then you have like it's so well done, and like I loved his voice was phenomenal.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was almost like he was singing with like a vibrato the whole time.
Yes.
And it's very like almost gravelly, but I know for a fact that I'm gonna walk out of the kitchen, you're just gonna be like, Temple of Love.
Oh yeah, the whole time. That's why I started
The
laughing.
whole
Like once we
time.
started again, I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna be like in the corner, like as she's coming into the room, is like, you're coming into the Temple of Love.
Oh my gosh, I can see it already.
And that's the best part of it, because that
It
is having
is.
fun, and that is the party in our house, and like this type of music actually gets me out of my shell, and that's kind of why I really like it. And it's awesome to experience this with y'all. And all I could say as a critique, I guess, I think at 6 minute was kind of when I was like, okay, that's when I think I was completely done with the song, because it was very repetitive
Yeah.
throughout the whole thing, and it was amazing throughout the whole thing. But for me, I think that would have been best served as a 6 minute song opposed to 8.
I was surprised that it was an 8-minute song myself.
Yeah.
Because it's a good song, it's a great song. It's a long song for what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Like I was expecting a couple more changes and all that, but besides that, I was having too good of a time to really care during it. So now we're just on reflection.
Absolutely. If we were at a party and this was going for 8 minutes, you
Yeah.
wouldn't even know that 8 minutes went past, because you would have been like dancing,
Just imagine
singing
the
Temple
vibe.
of Love the whole time.
Like I grew up in parties where I grew up where it was a bunch of like wannabe gangsters listening to rap, which is good, but not if you're like a wannabe gangster, it just created a weird vibe for me, at least, where this vibe, no one's trying to be a wannabe here. This is just for fun. Like you're having a great time, and like I think this music can serve a lot of people.
It can. It absolutely can.
Yeah.
Because this is the type of music that if you went to a party, it didn't matter what kind of party you were at, everyone could have fun with it.
Yeah.
Everyone could enjoy it, whether you wanted the wannabe gangsters or wherever you were. I know when I went to parties, I was always like the only white girl singing Tagalog karaoke with all of my coworkers. And it was always a ton of fun. And this is the kind of music that you would get because it would be a little bit of everything from everywhere around the world.
Yeah.
And it's just such a fun vibe, and I love this vibe.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Allendale, because this is a vibe I wouldn't have chosen myself, so it's good to know I actually like this vibe. That's why I've been enjoying the rabbit hole that you've been putting us down, and I hope everyone else, the Chronicans, are enjoying these picks as well, and if you are having a good time, you can let us know by hitting that like button. Comment down below if what your favorite The Sisters of Mercy song is, because they've been around for a long time. If they're still going and all that, let us know all about them, and subscribe if you are new, because we are now exiting the rabbit hole.
Thank you so much, Allendale, for bringing Sisters of Mercy down the rabbit hole for the very first time, and thank you for your amazing write-up about the song before we got into it. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
Special thanks to all of our YouTube, Patreon, and Buy Me a Coffee members. Thank you for all of your support.
Thank you all so much for making it all the way to the end of the video. If you had a good time and you are new to the channel and you don't want to miss the next one, here is a very easy way that you can make it to our next one by hitting the subscribe button. If you liked what you heard on this video and you want to support this artist, then an easy way to do that is going right here. And I think we have a really good video for you right here that we think you will enjoy. Thank you all so much. See you next time.